Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing great. Have you ever hovered over a button and then actually hit it? Not meaning you wanted to, but anyway, hey, that's what I just did. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're streaming with us. All right, looking outside, it is plenty gloomy, right? It's cloudy. Just a real nice satellite imagery. I'm going to try to show you that. It shows where the frontal boundary is. It's just off to the north, behind the front, clears out nicely. So the question is, will we clear out nicely? That is a good question. I'm expecting cloudy skies for the next several hours. I do think as we head into the early to late afternoon, somewhere mid-afternoon, that we'll start to see some sunshine, and we will see some sun. Highs today, I think, will be in the low 80s. All right, current temperature out there right now, it is 74 degrees. Boy, we haven't moved much all day long. Our low this morning was 71, yeah, 71 degrees this morning, 23 degrees above average. Record low, 26, that back in 1906. That's a long-standing record. Record high was 88, set back in 2007. It can get cold this time of the year. I don't see that kind of cold headed our way anytime soon. And the record highs, we're not going to reach the record high today. Here's what I'm expecting. Cloud cover for the next several hours, right into the early afternoon, and then we'll gradually break out. Early afternoon, we'll see some sun, and then I think it'll be mostly cloudy the rest of the afternoon, but with some sunshine. High today, 82, which is 12 degrees above where we should be for this time of the year. This evening, I know we're in high school football playoffs. In the city, I think partly cloudy skies. It's going to be a nice evening, temperatures in the 70s. But if you're watching from some of our southeastern counties, let's say DeWitt County, Karnes County, somewhere around there, it could be a thunderstorm this evening. So keep that in mind. All right, let's take a look at the radar. And this is what we've got going on. Well, it doesn't show it up as well on the infrared, but the visible satellite imagery is just absolutely beautiful. Where you see that broken line of showers, let's say from really close to Pipe Creek through Kendall County and Blanco and Hayes County, that's where the frontal boundary is right now. Just a real slow moving boundary. There's an outside chance that this afternoon, if we see a little sunshine and we can get into the 80s, there is a chance we could see an isolated thunderstorm develop along that boundary, but there's no upper level support. It's really having to just kind of fend for itself, and so that's a real slim chance. Now, as it gets closer to the deeper moisture, Karnes County, DeWitt County, later on tonight, I think there's a chance that some thunderstorms could develop. This is the closer in radar, and it's picking up. There is just a little drizzle out there as well. It's real patchy and real light. If you're outside, it's one of those drizzles where the road's not even wet or the sidewalk, but it'll kind of, you'll feel it like on your face, and so it's real light, and it shows up just barely, just a little bit on the radar. If it shows up on the radar, then it's probably a little heavier there. 1604, around 1604, northern Bexar County, but around 46, Bernie, there's some showers there. Those are actual showers. Let's see if the fog is mixed out yet. Probably a little bit of some light fog across the hill country. Let's see. Nope, it's all mixed out now. There's no fog left over. It's already risen and mixed, and now it's just a cloud deck. All right, temperature out there right now, we're sitting in the 70s, most locations, but behind that frontal boundary, you can make out those wind arrows out of the north. It's in the 60s, up around Kerrville and also Fredericksburg. Let's take another look. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't redrawn this frontal boundary, but I haven't really had to, and I think it's very close. Yeah, it's very close to where it's actually at. Dallas-Fort Worth's in the 60s, Midland's in the 60s, Amarillo's in the 50s at 51. All right, one thing else I want to point out to you is once this frontal boundary kind of comes through, then tomorrow we may have kind of partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies, but I think tomorrow, Saturday, is going to be really decent. And then we'll wait on this upper level system coming in from the west. We're going to have that frontal boundary to the south, a lot of overrunning, a lot of clouds, showers Sunday morning, even some thunderstorms. Some of the thunderstorms could be strong Sunday and also into Monday. I've got those as impact days. And then we've got a real broad trough across the eastern part of the country. And I think for Thanksgiving, that's going to set us up for some cooler weather. Not drastically cooler, but some cooler weather anyway. All right, let's go ahead and let's fast forward to the 14-day. Let me show you that. For today, 20 to 30% chance of showers, mainly just a kind of a drizzle for the next couple of hours, and then just a slight chance of a thunderstorm this afternoon. 10% chance on Saturday, high 77. Sunday and Monday. Sunday could be a real stormy day if everything works out in the wrong way, and I think there's a chance it might. It's why we've got it as an impact day. Monday as well, chance for storms. Some of those could be strong. Tuesday, high 80. Cold front comes in Wednesday, high 72, and that'll set us up for a cooler Thanksgiving, low 45, high 66, and then Friday, 69 to round out next week. And then another cold front comes in, I think, around the 2nd or 3rd, and then it gets colder behind that one. All right, thank you so much for streaming. Make sure and watch noon, 4, 5, 6, and 10. I will not be back tomorrow because it is Saturday, but watch the weekend shows as well. We really appreciate you streaming, and we'll see you later.